Good morning. I'm just imitating my teacher in college. So today's random Japanese lesson 14th is about keigo. Keigo. I'm sure you have heard of keigo if you have studied Japanese for a while. So what would you ask when you want to have someone's name in Japanese? Yes, let me hear. Nope, not that one. Try another one. Yes, that's it. あなたの名前は何ですか? Is what I think most of you have studied first to get someone's name. あなたの名前は何ですか? However, we wouldn't use this as much as I think we would. But let me think how I ask for someone's name. ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと待ってください。Okay. What's your name in English? Is more simple. あなたの名前は何ですか? In Japanese. Okay. If I ask someone whose age is as me, I would say 名前何? 名前何? Literally, name. What? What name? 名前何? Yeah. 名前 and 何? 名前何? If he or she is younger than you, or in any situation, his or her class state is lower than you, even though you are younger than them. It doesn't really matter to explain how this works. So, 名前何? 名前何? Or I would say, 名前なんて言うの? 名前なんて言うの? 待ってね。なんて言うの? I didn't write 名前 but you put 名前なんて言うの? This is written u, but you pronounce it you because these are vowels. So it's kind of like piano. You don't say piano. なんて言うの? It's like French, right? I have no idea. And if you want to be more politer, this is what I think is the best way to ask somebody's name. Maybe not best, but much better than this one. お名前を伺ってもよろしいですか? You can also put すみません。すみません。お名前を伺ってもよろしいでしょうか? You can also change this last part into でしょうか。でしょうか。すみません。お名前を伺ってもよろしいですか? すみません。お名前を伺ってもよろしいでしょうか? すみません。お名前を伺ってもよろしいですか? Not that. Not that English speaking. すみません。お名前を伺ってもよろしいでしょうか? いいですよ。山本浩平と言います。山本じゃないけどね、本当は。Some people know my real name. And that's it. So why I'm talking about keigo today is not most, but at many times, keigo creates a wall between you and the person or the people you are talking to and you are listening to. It's like you don't really be really formal or polite to your friends or maybe to your family either. Like, I really appreciate it if you could pass that bottle of sauce please, my sister. You're not gonna be like that, I believe. It's too polite, too formal to use keigo between you and your friends. So, only knowing keigo Japanese might be not good as you have more opportunity to speak in Japanese with people, other people. Power to the people. So, keigo. I know most foreign people who are learning Japanese start learning Japanese with keigo, desu. That really is, I think, problem. But also, it's true that learning Japanese with keigo is easier to learn natural Japanese, because natural Japanese varies its form. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is how nuance, is that right? Nuance, a slight difference of feeling or sense, nuance, I don't know, nuance, you get it. That is only this is only one thing, but just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, it's urusai. I think you have heard of this word. This means basically how it's translated is shut up. If you say urusai, that would mean shut up, but depending on the situation. But literally this means noisy or loud. Like, it's loud, you're noisy. It's noisy, you're noisy. But it means shut up. Makes sense, right? But this is the, I would say, basic form of what would be shut up in Japanese. But there are, let's say, variation of this word. It would be urusei. Urusaiんですけど、うるさいな、うるせえな、うるせえ。These are not all, but I could think of as many as those ones. Urusai. These basically means, I think, the same, but has a little bit different feeling, sense. But these are basically shut up or you're noisy, meaning please be quiet, or not without please, be quiet, shut up. Urusai. Or maybe, I think you have heard of this, urusei. Or maybe, not maybe, sorry, I use maybe too much. Urusa. うるさいんですけど、うるさいなぁ。これ。うるせえな。うっせえな。So, this せー or せーな、せー form is what makes a word into ruder form or more powerful word. So you know かっこいい, right? You know かっこいい, you know word かっこいい. To make that word, to make かっこいい into kind of rude way, you say かっけ maybe it's not used today so much, but it's still used. Kake. I wouldn't really use it often, but kake. Kakui. I would. I use that. I use it. But this is what I believe many foreign people cannot easily get the idea of these words, because these are translated as shut up or be quiet when it comes to English. Yeah, but the more your experience you have, the more your understanding, your coherence will be better. The better your coherence will be. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. うるさい。うるせえな。So even when the tone is same, these difference makes difference. This difference makes the difference. Of course, it does. Each word makes difference, even when the tone of your voice, of your facial expression, tone, voice tone, or situation is same. These make difference. うるさい。うるせえな。うるさいんですけど。うっせえ。うるさ。うるさいな。Got it? So, 敬語。I went a little bit off from 敬語. But anyway. So, if you want to be better in Japanese, please learn not only keigo but also natural verbs, adjectives without math death form. So instead of remembering 話します, for example, 話します, 見ます. So I believe most foreign people who learn Japanese remember this 話します, 見ます, blah 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 mas form when they remember verbs, because it's easier, because every time you put mas in the end of verbs, but the end of each verb differs from each one. 話す、見る、聞く、食べる、飲む、歩く、走る. Yeah, it makes sense that learning Japanese in keigo is easier because it's always in mas. 話します、食べます、飲みます、歩きます、走ります、やります、します. Yep, but it does sound strange. It makes wall between you and the person you are talking to. So you will not go beyond at some point if you keep using keigo in Japanese. I mean, beginners use keigo, but one step above that start to use not only keigo, and beyond above that step you start to learn complicated and more polite keigo again. So, but how Japanese people learn Japanese is the opposite. We first learn not keigo, and we next learn keigo, and in our daily life we mix them keigo and not keigo. Anyway, I could have done this video shorter time, maybe not 15 minutes. I'm sorry. I take so long time of yours. Sorry, but also thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. いつも見てくれてありがとうございます。I'm not saying いつも見てくれてありがとうね。But I'm saying いつも見てくれてありがとうございます。Because I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. You are the one. You are the best. Meaning nothing. Bye bye.